great effect as they run two. That allows Pedersen to get away nice and cleanly into turns 1 and 2. Bodger Majors get through as well, and they'll check out from the rest of the field as Benny Evans will come out in third place. King's going to go around the outside home quite well, same with Falconbridge. Kennedy's now trying to make something happen on the high side. Not quite enough there as they go through. Raz Pedersen will lead lap number 1 of the WA State title. As they come through once again, they're going to split. JC and Kennedy go try it around. Kennedy throws it hard around the 5 machine as he'll take away the 5th position as they run down into Quara turn number 3. As they run through, as they spread themselves out quite nicely. L. Taylor at the back of the field. Pedersen from Bodger, from King, from Falconbridge, and Kennedy, your WA champion, your top 5. So they run through. Craig trying to look around the outside of the 5 machine of Ben Evans. Not quite enough there. As Cody Evans is now going to come into play in that argument as Kennedy gets by. Falconbridge is into the 4th spot. Kenny run down the top 3 as they've got a good gap to close down this 10-lap race. 3 laps down, 7 to go here at the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret Speedway. Down the back straight once again into Quara turn number 3. Pedersen still doing the job in front. That's some smoke coming out of the 77. Hopefully it's not terminal for him as they come through once again. Definitely bleeding off from the motor. Jason Craig unable to do the job on Benny Evans, doing a fantastic job holding off the 24 machines. He comes through. Raz Pedersen out in front. Bodger in 2nd place. From King and Kennedy. The smoke's starting to get thicker and thicker and thicker off the 77 machine. As he looks like he's even starting to slow just a little bit. King right up on the back bumper now, and the engine's gone by. That is definitely terminal engine there for the 77 machine. Oh, Greg Bodger, absolutely heartbreak for him. Elliot and I started showing signs of a bit of smoke. V8 dirt modified action in the river. Let's go green. Pedersen, the exchange Tyson, number 9 will lead this one away from King. Kennedy tries to throw it hard down in turn number 1. Not quite enough there. King's going to look under the bottom side of Pedersen. They're going to drag race for the lead. Down the main back straight this time around to Quara turn number 3. King rolls it off in. Pedersen sets it up around the high side. Pedersen's going to lead the opening lap of the restart. Back to King, Kennedy. Jason Craig now putting the pressure all over the back of Falconbridge. They come through this time around. Mid-corner, that 99 machine's dynamite fast. So they head down the back straight once again. 4 laps left to run here in the opening heat race in the EDR Mechanical WA State title for V8 Dirt Modifieds. As the Evans boys will have their own little battle back for 6 and 7. So they come through. Pedersen just flirting with the fence this time around. Kennedy closes up on the backside of King very quickly as they come through once again. Pedersen will lead another lap down. So far he's led every lap of this opening heat race. Jason Craig trying to make something happen now. Under Falconbridge, unable to do so. Kennedy got a mighty push on the front end of that WA1 car. Hopefully they can get that sorted in for the next heat. As they come through, Pedersen is still out in front with 2 to run. White flag this time around. King, Kennedy, Falconbridge and Craig, your top 5 here in the opening heat for the EDR Mechanical WA State title. As they run it down the back straight. Checkered flag this time around. He's led from go to woe. Raz Pedersen takes the opening heat from King. Daniel Kennedy will come home in 3rd. Falconbridge from Jason Craig. The battle of the Evans boys. Benny Evans will hold on from Cody Evans, and Ellie Taylor at the back of the field. Good start for the V8 Dirt Modifiers for the start of the racing tonight. I'll head back to the pits. Hopefully, we'll see if we can get this away cleanly. Well, some giveaways very soon, kids, as well. Let's go green! Kennedy gets the jump over Falconbridge. Away they go into the main straight this time around. Raz Pedersen will go around into the 3rd place. Kennedy gets it up in that rut. Manages drive it up and away down the back straight. Kennedy out in front from Falconbridge. Pedersen and Evans. Taylor goes underneath JC. JC will fall back to 2nd last position now as Ellie Taylor will hold away the 6th position. Kennedy searching around the track trying to find something nice that he can hook that right rear into in this big mighty V8 Dirt Modified running down into Quara's turn number 3. Pedersen all over the backside of Falconbridge. King all over the backside of Evans. Evans tucking it tightly down on the curb. Great line there from the young fellas. They run it down into turns 1 and 2. Ellie Taylor keeping Craig and Evans at bay as they run it in once again. Ellie Taylor runs it high. JC Craig's going to give it everything, going to the bottom side of the 24 machine. He'll take the position away from the 44. But out in front, Daniel Kennedy absolutely dominating lead. Oh, Raz Pedersen up almost too high. He drives away from it. Evans will close that gap on the back of the 99 machine of Raz Pedersen, but out in front, Kennedy absolutely killing it. Oh, JC gets really untidy in 3 and 4, but he's still clear of everything. Benny Evans is going to look to the bottom side of Ellie Taylor, but the race is for third. Pedersen. Evans looks under the bottom side, nothing going there. So they run it down, and as this track starts to push up nicely, so they coming through. Kennedy out in front, back from Falcon Bridge in the 87 machine. Raz Pedersen, Cody Evans. Mark King's going to look to the bottom side of the 43 of Cody Evans. Doesn't quite make a stick, so they run it through once again. Evans all over the backside of the 44, but they come through. Another lap in the books. Oh, Raz Pedersen finds the catch fence. We'll go yellow. Just caught the tail of that. Kennedy out in front from Falconbridge. Cody Evans gets promoted to third. Let's go green once again, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret Expo for EDR Mechanical. Kennedy comes in, just struggles to get that car in on entry at the moment, but he gets off so nice. Falconbridge doing everything. Cody Evans gets the push. That's miles the gate. Mark King needed. Mark King goes up in his third place now as Evans will fall back into the fourth place position. As Jason Craig finds himself on the backside of the 5K. He's got a great drive coming off turn number 4. Doesn't quite make a stick as he comes through. Raz Pedersen gets around. Benny Evans now as he sets his sights on the 44 of Ellie Taylor. They're trying to scrap some points back together. So as he comes through once again, another lap in the books. Out in front, the WA State Champion of Kennedy Evans has a moment, gives it away, gets himself back together. Will he come out in front of the 44? He will. But Taylor's going to race back. Raz Pedersen's going to go for the dive around the outside. Thinks second. Ellie Taylor looks up on the outside of Cody Evans. Can she make that stick? Be white flag next time around. They're all punched together. Raz Pedersen's going to go for a 2-for-1 deal at Macca's. As they come through, Taylor comes in. Pedersen gets untied. He rolls out with a white flag this time around. Exciting racing here for the V8 Dirt Modifieds. Evans still out in front. Taylor gets all the way relegated back to the tail of the field. Pedersen's going to be looking all onto the backside of the 43 machine of Cody Evans. But take nothing away from this WA State Champion. Kennedy will take the heat win from Falconbridge and King, but the race is on for 5th place. JC will take 4th. Pedersen's looking on the outside, bit of a push. Pedersen's going to try and drive around the outside of Kennedy. Gets back in the inside, drives close. Evans hangs on from Raz Pedersen. Benny Evans all over the back of that, and Ellie Taylor of the finish. Exciting racing here from the V8 Dirt Modifieds here at the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret Speedway. JC and Taylor off the front. Let's go green. JC getting better than dispatch. Ellie Taylor didn't fire that one going into turn number 1, out of turn 4. She'll find herself at the tail of the field, but Jason Craig out in front. Great start there from Jason Craig. Mark King gets up close and personal wall. Raz Pedersen, he is in a bit of trouble. May just keep it going. JC will lead heat lap number 1 of heat number 3. Cody Evans, Falconbridge, Kennedy, King. So Jason Craig's car looking absolutely hooked up. So as we run it down to turns 3 and 4, Cody Evans looks like he's found some speed as well, which is fantastic to see at the 43 machine. So I'll come out there and hold on to the second place from Falconbridge, Kennedy and King. But Jason Craig doing it all out in front. Raz Pedersen struggling to get around the back markers of Evans and the 44 of Taylor. But JC out in front, the local guy, all the hails all the way from just down the road at Bustleton. Done a few laps around here in limited sprint car, done a lot of laps for the V8 Dirt Modified over coming years. Raz Pedersen gets by Ellie Taylor, so they're going to back straight. Jason Craig got an absolute demanding lead on this one, about 5 or 6 car lengths. Falconbridge doing everything he can, trying to get around the outside of Cody Evans, but Jason Craig out front, Cody Evans. Daniel Kennedy sneaks through in the 3 position from Christian Falconbridge. Falconbridge is going to fight back on the outside. Don't count Kingy out of this either. He's there just lurking as well. Falconbridge is going to drive back around the outside of Kennedy as they go to turns number 3 and 4. Around the outside now of Jason Craig out in front from Cody Evans in the 43 machine. Third place there of Christian Falconbridge trying to make something happen on the 43 of Cody Evans. Can't quite make it happen that time around. Daniel Kennedy trying to make something in the back. It's a great freight train if you don't mind. Raz Pedersen absolutely having trouble with the model at the back of the field. As they come through once again, Jason Craig still out in front, leading this one away. This will give the guy a bunch of confidence as he comes through once again. 10 laps was the journey. Great pass. Bit of a wheel bang there between the 87 and the WHM, and they roll back out of it, drive back away. As Benny Evans is still holding off, but Falconbridge is going to try the outside of Evans. Evans fights back this time around. As they come through once again, a freight train are moving in. Kennedy's going to try and make something out of the 24. White flag, I do believe, next time around. No touch between the King and the WA champion of Daniel Kennedy. Falconbridge goes high. Is this the chance Kennedy needed? No, he shoots back it down. He's going to have a look at Evans going down into turns 3 and 4. Jason Craig still out in front. Going to go white flag this time around. 1 lap to go for the local. Jason Craig out in front. Cody Evans under all the pressure from Christian Falconbridge and Daniel Kennedy. Mark King back in the 5th place. Exciting racing here from the EDR Mechanical V8 Dirt Modifiers. Jason Craig out in front. He's done enough, guys. Put your hands together for the local. He'll take the heat win. Cody Evans, a fantastic drive. Christian Falconbridge hangs on for 3rd. Daniel Kennedy will take home the 4th place with Mark King in 5th. Benny Evans, Raz Pedersen and Ellie Taylor. Put your hands together, guys. The local guy, he's had it tough. He's got a heat win here at the WA State title. Jason Craig. The action doesn't stop there as Kyle returns back to the pits. Let's go EDR Mechanical WA State title for the V8 Dirt Modifieds. Let's see if we can crown a new WA. Let's go state title racing in Margaret River. Green. Kennedy gets the better of the dispatch into turn number 1. Jason Craig, bit of a push coming in. Christian Falconbridge is looking on the bottom side now. Raz Pedersen gets caught up with the soft start. Cody Evans is going to capitalise on that one and try and race to the bottom side. Your current WA champion lead, lap number 1 at 25. And in this sub race, they run it down the main straight. Benny Evans will lead the Sportsman State final. He will try to go back to back himself. He's in front of Mark King. They run it down. The 24 car catches in front of that. Horizon through nicely. Christian Falconbridge in the 87 back in 3rd, trying to get on the back of Jason Craig. Jason Craig drives right. Falconbridge makes a mistake. Raz Pedersen's going to look under the underside of the 87 as they run it down the back straight once again. Their current WA champion's got a current mortgage on this race. The Kennedys come to shine when it comes to put a number 1 on the car. Running down the back straight, Jason Craig, can he run down? Oh, Falconbridge is up on the wall. Can he drive away from it? He's gone. That could have been a big moment. Right up the back straight wall, Christian Falconbridge in the 87 car rides at 50-50 grinds all the way down the back straight wall. We'll see what damage he's got there. He's turned it around. In turns 3 over the Kawara water tank. As the Trader IU pulls up, Christian Falconbridge, it looks like he might be trying to turn the car around. We're not sure at this moment. That was a big impact on that back straight wall. Falconbridge looks like, not sure what he's trying to do here, if he's going to call it a night or he's going to try and turn around. So Alex Williams just looking over the car with Christian now to see if anything's broken. But unfortunately it looks like the 87 machine's title has run and won and he is done. Heartbreak for Christian Falconbridge. It will be his time eventually. He's been trying to put the 1 on the side of that car for so many years. Just the curse of the title gets him again. We're going to have 7 cars left to go to the journey with 22 laps to go. Daniel Kennedy out in front. Back from the local guy of Jason Craig. Can he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Can the local guy knock off the Perth boys and get a WA title in the V8 Dirt Modifieds? Raz Pedersen sits there in third place in that 99 machine. And of course behind him, the major sponsor of the event, the 43, the EDR Mechanical, number 43 of Cody Evans. Mark King's come forward 2 spots. Benny Evans leads Ellie Taylor in the Sportsman Stake title at the moment. That'll be a close race to watch. So as they back up behind our leader, they'll wait for the green light. Leader sets the pace. And away they go. You can see Jason Craig's got the bit between his teeth. He wants this one anyway. Jason Craig drives it in a little bit hard. He shuts the corner off. Raz Pedersen gets a bit untidy there. Cody Evans gets a bit untidy. Mark King gets untidy. It's a chain effect. Kennedy just drives it in nicely off there. He's got that car set nicely. Raz Pedersen gets a push that loud. Cody Evans, he's going to get up on the podium for the state title. And they run it down into turns 3, 1 and 2 once again. As Cody Evans makes a slide little area there, that pulls up Pedersen, he checks out and pulls away. 21 laps left to run here at the state final. 20 laps left to run here at the state title. Axel left front up in the air, Daniel Kennedy out in front, that WA car. Kennedy, Evans gets a push, Mark King pulls up on the back. Once again, another lap complete from our WA champion. Oh, Raz Pedersen! He gets a little sideways himself. He's going to pull it back together and get back out on the track. Ben Evans will be up behind him. Ellie Taylor goes yellow up down. We're going to go yellow, yellow, yellow. We went yellow because of the dust on the raceway. Well, the difference a few weeks make for the Evans boys. By this time of the night, both those cars were sitting in a hauler, absolutely destroyed. They've rebuilt, they've come back. Cody Evans finds himself up on the podium. Jason Craig's going to try and do something with this number 1 car. Can he run him down? The Peter Cox zone. Impact Property Makers number 24. He gets a good dispatch this time around. He's going to come through once again. So Jason Craig sitting there in second place now. Can he put the pressure on the number 1 car of Daniel Kennedy as they run down into 1 and 2. Raz Pedersen's going to try and get around Ellie Taylor, who Ben Evans pulls away. He's sitting there in the 5 position as they run through once again. Out in front, the WA state champion of Kennedy. Jason Craig back in 7 with an absolute brilliant form and performance. Evans pushes up the track. That has to get King on the brake, on the brakes there as they run down the back straight once again. As they come through, your WA champion knocks another lap off. He's led every lap so far at this WA state final. Back to Jason Craig, Cody Evans, Mark King, Ben Evans, Raz Pedersen and Elle Taylor sees out the tail of the finishers. Fortunately, Christian Falconbridge retired to the infield. Raz Pedersen's going to look to the outside of Ben Evans, unable to do so. Manages to slow it down and go back through. Ben Evans drives back away. So as they come through once again, Cody Evans still having trouble with turn number 2. Kennedy gets around Elle Taylor quite comfortably. Jason Craig coming through now. Pressure still on from King. So to try and get a lead on our leader, he's comfortably out in front from Jason Craig as he now has to navigate going around Elle Taylor. He does that comfortably and sits through in second place. So as we come through once again, the WA champion got a commanding lead on this one with about 15 laps to go here in the WA state final. Cody Evans back up there in third. King gets caught up behind Elle Taylor as they come through once again. That's going to allow Evans to pull away. So Cody Evans comfortably in third now. Mark King trying to run him down. Raz Pedersen now putting the pressure on the back of the 31 machine of Mark King. Pedersen drives it indeed this time. This is going to be all. Elle Taylor gets a bit on there. Ben Evans will come to put a lap down on Elle Taylor. Kennedy's just trying to get under the bottom side as well, comfortably out in front. So he comes through once again. Pedersen and King all over the backside of Evans. Can he hold on to as they come down this time around? Pedersen trying to look under the bottom side of King. Evans has to brake check them back up through the corner. Kennedy coming up on the back of your top 5. Now as he puts a lap down on Benny Evans as they run it through down the back straight once again. Out in front though, Kennedy by a country mile. Your second place goes to Jason Craig. Cody Evans just hugging that curb line down around, gets a bit of water on top, creates a bit of a push. The race is for third, if you don't mind. The 43, the 31, the 99. So he comes in, he settles it around the curb. There's now Kennedy's going to come up and put the pressure on the back of them. Evans still holding these two guys off. He's making that car very wide going into turn number 1. Pedersen's looking around the outside of King. Pedersen's going to look around the outside. He pushes up in to the 4th position. Ken Raz Pedersen now get Cody Evans as they come through once again. He's always had trouble with turns 3 and 4. Reads it nicely. He has to get up on the picks as Cody Evans is there in the way. So they run it down into turn 1 and 2. Definitely for 3rd position. Second's almost locked away, you could say. Slight touch on the back crush bar from the 99 to the 43. They're going to look around, go around the side. Raz Pedersen's going to dive him in. He takes away the 3rd spot. Raz Pedersen up in 3rd. Cody Evans back in 4th now, unfortunately drops that off the podium. Mark King gets untidy on the back of El Taylor. What they don't realise is the race leaders behind all of them. So they're coming through once again. Lap flag coming up on the back of these guys. So as your race leaders out in front now. Raz Pedersen comfortably in the 3rd place. As Jason Craig now comfortably in 2nd place. Raz Pedersen, Kenny railing back in. He'll be praying for a restart. I almost guarantee it. So we come through once again. Not many laps left of this WA State Final. 4 laps left to go. As they come through, oh no, Raz Pedersen's rotated the model. Cody Evans is back in 3rd with 4 laps to go, 3 laps to go around the Trade Iron Augusta Margaret Speedway. Can he hang on to the 3rd place podium? Mark King's all over the back of him, but your current race leader's behind them. So as he comes back in now, to be 2 laps left to go this time around. White flag coming in next time around. Evans makes a mistake, King checks up with him. Ken Evans hang on, Jason Craig comfortably in 2nd. White flag this time around for our WA State Champion. Just roll around the back. They'll come up. The lap car of El Taylor's going to come into play once again. Cody Evans needs to make a decision. He makes the right one or the wrong one. Which one is it? He's going to dive underneath. Mark King's been disadvantaged on that one. Checkered flag comes out for our WA Champion. He's going to take the win. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Your WA State Champion. Back to back to back. Daniel Kennedy. But put a bigger hand together. Who ran 2nd? Jason Craig. Cody Evans hangs on for 3rd. Mark King for 4th. Raz Pedersen for 5th. Benny Evans will be your Statesman State Champion back to back. And El Taylor to round out your finishes. But Cody Evans, great drive from him to hang on to 3rd. But put your hands together. Your WA State Champion again, Daniel Kennedy.